Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, let's do this. Of course I'll create my own character. Intellect. Physic. Oh, is that good? So like that. Oh, I can select skill. Logic. Low intellectual power. I'll select this one. Okay, I guess rhetoric will be my signature skill. The furious at home in the mirrors. It is their others, even the clearest water deeps enough, blah blah.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone. Do you really?
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Yes, your one disco mother. There's this giant ball there. An evil apes.
And actual fuck.
And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball. Infinitesimally small. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. Vying for resources is just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man-meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache. A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A Caprice Canadian motor carriage.
Is that me? Oh dear.
You hear a jingle. keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says whirling in rags on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things? Probably not, no. Hot water sprays from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself. Just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
Oh wow.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it. Behold.
Oh, I'm just a guy.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you? It appears you're also dead. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now. It belongs in the new, the 3rd decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life. For things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million.
What?
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head. You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness, aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema. Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains. Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
I'm not absolutely sure what I'm doing.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap! It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
So where's my archer?
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
No. Because you're a police officer, sir. I'm not, unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days, on official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Guess
The
we'll
words
tayo.
have already left your mouth.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? No. You see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Pretty, please. One more time. Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cup are you? Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that
She's
secret
fucking
stardom a
with me.
tiny bit. I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me. And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Oh. Is that my other shoe?
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet like two baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now. The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you. The door does not care. Still no answer. This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside. Still nothing. You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul, utterly, and it through a PA system, by other people. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment. Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, you have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation. But no. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. You have to find something tragic to sing first. A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero. What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike. You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to. No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in. She just, you know...
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying, but he...
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Okay, this guy's not a fan of mine.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Well, I guess I have no choice but to speak with my partner.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like, as you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Then we should ask him for a rundown of the area. Get me up to speed. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews? Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look. Have you removed the dead body from the tree? So, the body is...
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner. I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
But first, we have to take it down. Talk to the manager. I was sent here to meet a detective. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
No need for derogatory terms. They're only doing their job. Yes. They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the... After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him.
Yes?
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Mr. Gart, right?
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Are you kidding me? It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like...
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme. We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are...
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in...
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through. Haven't you asked me that already? What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this. Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct. Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing. I don't know who killed him. I'm not...
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree. Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching. The locals, the customers, the people who eat here, a lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her. I would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
Hello, Google Rabbit Discord 90081, and welcome to my channel.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The unionistas probably thought they'd send a message. What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real. Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real. Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. so don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. What are you, a philosopher? Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really. Yes, it is. No, you see, that's 40 cents. Cents are a form of currency 100 times smaller than the real. I'm not even going to take this. Come back when you have 130 real. Yes, it is.
Isn't it evil? The order of magnitude between what is asked of a person and what they have.
It does, doesn't it?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away. Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my...
Good luck.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, but you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. You don't really know, do you? South, maybe. Doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street. That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky. Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade in all that time? You've truly extinguished all trace of yourself. Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a god. What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your drink on and your act together.
Oh, so a raging alcoholic. How cool is that?
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait.
Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
Why the yelling, man?
Looks like a Sow descendant. A lot of Sow dock workers around.
Wait, what? I was just sleeping. What do you want, officer? Thank God, no.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. A web of wrinkles covers his tanned forehead.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But when I'm out, then I'm really out. No malt grains or whatever.
A little me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
That's the name of my employer.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
How's it going? Haven't you noticed what's going on outside? We're in the middle of a strike down at the harbour, trying to For one, I could use some more shut-eye in the morning. They got it. Majoret's got it. He's guarding the gate. I'm just getting some sleep. Or was. We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need. What's right for us. Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the union. He's smart. Knows how to negotiate. Yeah. What about it? You know, people die here every day. Someone's found it. If someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern? I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead. You heard what I said. Draw your own.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod. Then, so union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good work, detective.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's empty. Sorry about that, pal.
The dock worker doesn't answer. His head.
Yes?
No response. He's having trouble processing it. Believing it. A moment passes.
Okay.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center. This Post Levantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. worn and beaten wooden
We can.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles.
Abort. These are hideous.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
These are all. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and... Oh, very interesting choice, officer. Very high culture.
This is how a sea monster sees the world. You've become a sea monster, yes, but they also make your soul quiver like jello, so deep.
Wow, officer, you look so cool. And they can be yours for a mere 3 real.
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back, eyes and...
You look like a musician, like a blind musician, but you could do worse. Take them if you want.
You see two lowly, defeated...
I can see you with taste for luxury, officer.
A pair of Faun Ultras.
Those sneakers, mister.
Only that's Faun Ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some magazine? These once respect...
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here. These, officer? These speakers are some...
Samaran trash. That sounds like they're from the Samaran people.
No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk. No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts no... Well, if you want... But see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speak... If, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the
Damn. So you have to buy the sneakers first. There are clothes inside. Cheap,
Don't be shy. These are premium.
Save the economy. That sounds off.
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash. Look around. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children? That's the spirit.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand. Buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with? We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all. Of course. What can I help you with? Me? I am just a gardener. I am pleased to meet you too, officer. Of course. Where to? Oh, that's right.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
What do you mean? We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think. No problem. Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning. She shifts in her...
Of course.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to...
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you. It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said, welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind does... But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually...
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
You two make a cute couple.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his...
Whatever you say, officers. It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting... Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the top. I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory has all been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design.
Race is a simplistic means of social classification based on easily observed attributes, hunches, and pseudoscience. The lieutenant tries to remain impassive, but the slight arch of his eyebrow.
As arbitrary as any judgment, that doesn't make it less of a fact. We'll have to use facts. Huh? Once you accept it, you'll gain the clarity. So, lately we Occidentals have experienced an unfortunate downturn when members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority. The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruders species too. They're on the precipice.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
It's what the kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. It's true. Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring. Don't push your luck, Runt. Looking for something, Runt? Come to... Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo. The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month. 2 months, maybe. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Look, as detective. I come from a long line of lorry. Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative. For a person from Grad, you think?
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow him down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Good.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas.
Yeah? Says who? Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except they...
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk. Those degenerates from Grad. 'Cause that's what they're all called. Koiko Pichik, Loslav Koiko, Koikovic someone. Low self-esteem, those guys have. Mind you, they look Occidental. Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to... did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go...
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter. Had a royal license. Someone with a cart. Well, sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very goddamn right. Trusting strict...
Okay, don't want to speak with this guy anymore.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, the windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see the driver has adorned his space. The back end of a book with ragged edges catches your notice.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Likely, yes.
Small, wrinkled woman. The photo, an ambrotype from the... It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort. No response. Wherever, nothing. Her smile...
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
We have a map.
stands in the middle of the traffic island. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his well, he blew through the whole national treasury. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. But wait. You see, old Philippe wasn't just cocaine. His Majesty's court. That's what the revolutionaries said. Beneath the Cold War, the original was most historians. Some years, the statue is supposed to cap people in Mark. Those critics might have it wrong, though. There's more to it than just Philip III. Not that he ever did in life either.
I'll go for quick smoke. Be right back.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us... Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. I don't believe you. It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Being an honest, my friend, I respect the right to roam. The open range awaits. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strike break?
I walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him, then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible. Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition. Sure. Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to, you know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though. Nothing to worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess, cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs. You know, serious business. I'm sure.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with...
Body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick. No, you don't. You need to get...
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. You gave the world eugenics, electricité. You dominate. You will be superseded.
It is, baby, yeah.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
Enough. Bring your troops to the Seminary walls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take it. Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure. Or ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile.
Oh my dear God.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, where you know them by the names of their nation-states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiner.
Mahoon is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant. In some municipalities of Oranje, people do wear shoes made of wood to street.
The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the Golden Pisantic, the other large Mondial civilization, overproduction of, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk. Occidental type A is in retrograde. The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Simonese inhabit the southern islands. The Areopagites are the master race of the Ilmaran deserts. The Simonese are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from me. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful. The latter is perfect.
Nature was not capable of more.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of
the Koikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white officer in a suspect description.
Yes. To an untrained eye, the Koiko appear white and pinkish, like a hands-on witch. But look into their eyes and you will see. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare. The Koiko...
Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates?
They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planet. Its leaders will be the genetic epitome, the Revacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. But that seems a little off.
The revolution enough of Tibet mediocrity. Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments. Lesser races like the Mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a Mesk woman and a Semenese man. The Mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their
It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the sea? The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. But this will but enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves. You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may...
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am.
You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tipere Vasholian. Your love for discom racists are generally not very... I am not like...
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic...
Your silence betrays your...
Okay, let's try fighting this corpse.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes. Good. We're fighting for... Besides, we're not that different. It helps rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if compiling replies from...
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand them. Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like, we have families.
So do we, Scott.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gate.
I know nothing about a murder. Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers.
We are not picking a side in this.
Pity.
Let us! When a bunch of ungrateful lay beats me, they mumble.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem... His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence. He ignores your question, choosing silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working.
Main gate's locked, and I don't mean the scrawny mess.
Yeah?
That giant up there, on the bridge you talked to. Head measurer. Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position.
I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke, and my men...
Why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for...
No! They will give up eventually. Honest men and... We came here to...
I have a question. Why do all this...
You think they follow because I'm big?
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask...
What's it to you? Big mess, caused by union greed. But I only fight for the... We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever. You need a bag. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there.
A small cabinet. Their logo is the bloodless rose.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, magnesium, and hip. I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine, I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to you. No, sorry.
Nosafed heals +1 health. Duramine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
St. Baptiste. St. Baptiste Farm.
She is right. Sombat. A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles. There, in that dark green glass. All in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer.
Sure. But I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that. The pale aged vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and super, you know. I mean, I already said it.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your... Use medication, like Nosafed and magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances.
No, Fritz only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of
What is what? If you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the heavy worker's boots with Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Noted.
inconspicuous pile of the roofing material eaten. It's nothing. Someone just glad you asked. When junior researcher Olari Tal invented Eternite, because it's nice and orderly, well-laid pallets, easy on the rhythmic pattern, calms your mind. No, there's more to this. You get hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. It's nothing. Someone. This trash container is locked. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the dairy. What do you mean, feel? I agree. We should get someone from the
He's being sarcastic. Do not ask what the remote viewers do.
Oh. It might also be evidence. The mob could have disposed. We could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags.
He might also have information.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind game.
Get the fuck out of it. Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy drugs. The kid.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning,
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at...
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener. Fuck no. Kuno doesn't buy that shit. Fucking entrapment.
We shouldn't do anything. You will see.
The language these kids are using. Pure, unfettered id. They will be...
The fuck are you?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're...
Alright. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Kuno's Kuno, pig?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you! Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help! Everybody!
Escalate!
Pig's in here, Kuno! Somebody please!
How did we get here? How did this happen? This makes no sense. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason.
Help! He's flashing Kuno! He's
No one? Kuno's doing this because he
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you. Change your plan. You can't let that happen.
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
You put him up to this yourself when you decide.
Listen to your friend. Kuno owns the fat ass.
Help! The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno! No!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act.
Fucking logical! Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno!
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up, look. The Kuno's dad gets.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut. You're nothing.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch.
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno for.
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
You don't talk to me about my fucking peeper. You don't know where I come from. You just Kuno's bottom bitch.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch.
Click, 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 click.
Shitload pig.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking. He's.
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not.
The usual being.
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit was. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even. I don't know. Mesk or.
There is no Night City anywhere. That's.
Why you gotta be. You wanna know where Kuno was?
Don't tell him that.
It's not fucking late. That's the name of Kuno City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about.
Just a couple of.
Yeah, you.
Looks like you're.
You're testing.
Get lost.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his lit. No, it's not fucking.
He thinks you're.
Get the fuck out of here, pig. Dunno. Keep that guy.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Erie up.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. Look.
Yeah, her. What was she doing in the greenhouse? Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the. Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Yeah, though.
Wondering about Kuno's shit, pig. Fuck does Kuno care about your hunch? That's your shit. You figured it out. That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
You're dying. Why you're dying,
There it
cousin?
is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Inner eye. Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
Hangover.
Glance again at
Oh,
the roofing material in front of the shack.
this.
Yes, you should go back there.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't.
Doesn't look like your character, Razo. You don't look like a drinking lady.
Hello again, officer. Well, this might be the last snow we get. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least that's what my grandma always told me.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow.
Nitrogen and sulfur mostly. And whatever factories and aerostatics exhale too, I guess.
All you can see is the fact that her skin is a different color from yours.
What does that mean? I don't know. Whatever's on the radio, I guess. I'm gonna say no.
We should probably proceed with our business in Martinez. Unless you are...
Oh, I see. Yeah, it sounds like a bad combo.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers. The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia.
Okay, let's speak with this guy for the key.
Can I help you? What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always
Oh,
pay
Merry
on
Christmas,
time.
also, I forgot to say that. Merry Christmas.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come.
Thank you, thank you.
after
Did you
you've
got
slept.
anything nice
Just making
for a
clear
gift?
you got that.
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. No, you don't. Fucker. Lay off the swear words. They don't make you cool. Besides, the RCM doesn't do search warrants.
You do realize you can just go into the kitchen at 1300 hours. No need for soup. Sambo is an acronym for Samaran boxing. Graceful martial arts stuff.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Absolutely out.
Absolutely in the question. Your body is ready, sire.
Mine? No, it belongs to the...
Thank you for clearing that up.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put that trap...
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to...
Well, yes. Us and...
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container? We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later...
Callous? What are you? Kras Maz...
He killed himself.
No one was implying you were, officer.
What for? Mazov? Are you...
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Okay, that's some progress, I guess.
This trash container with a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of... As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank...
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too, a white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have...
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
The fuck's he on about?
See? Not really. All we know is...
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic nothing. It's not... What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They...
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash? Officer, this is an official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing... It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now...
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
You pick out a broken mug, only in its social...
You've acquired an interactable item.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Okay.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Oh, okay. That's so my perception.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's a metaphor for you. Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally. An aluminium block runs the width of the board. Biting down, the surface is interrupted by a silvery... It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about the headlights of his motor carriage? That you can read these there?
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved. How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. Yes, RCM vehicles have headlights tuned especially to...
This means you can read the watermarks. If...
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden paper...
Okay.
Advanced race theory. Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights. Guillaume Le Million. Bad news. Guillaume Le Million did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic asphyxiation. His body was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s, and also as a warning. It's just a racist mug. What's there to read? Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage? If you want to earn some change by guilting people. As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint. From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography. What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rock star politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the soup. Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen, Salam Rocky Bayi, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera, lights. With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette. There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots, anywhere from 6 to 12. An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're two. There it is. You see a shabby little...
Yay!
What is this then? A tool shed?
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine, sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
No, I'm just a regular detective, thank you very much. Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. See that ladder there? It's probably another way into...
Hold on.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance. Oh, then he turns back to the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind.
What are we doing? We're awfully close to breaking into the industrial harbor. They are bound to have information for us, or it could be that we are just exploring. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it, well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you...
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what its pockets may hide?
Can I do something with actual corpse?
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from... Too late. It's impossible until a pool of vomit lies under your feet.
Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. There's the freight nearby. Maybe they have some in their apothecary. There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she...
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay, let's speak with the gardener again.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry. According to the cafeteria, the driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building, before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See with...
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city.
Somehow that makes you feel scared. This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. It's a thick lake that's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus, or the Cairo. The church looks old and weather-worn. Around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice. The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. A thick that's cool under the graffiti. You know that the church around the large
Probably some kids.
This coin-operated viewer is why place a tourist attraction in the middle of such.
There was a revit. They got as far as this. That's odd. I could.
Oh, I can collect all that trash and sell it.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
There must be another way into the building.
What happened with his voice?
You see a young man on a balcony.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
It's the voice of someone who has something to hide, my liege.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my...
Don't let him go. This could be your witness.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run. I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now.
Oh. You're an
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on.
You didn't answer the question.
It was my Sunday friend.
He doesn't reply. Just
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
That's definitely not his real name.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice? No. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very...
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
He's gone. No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to, he could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. There has to be a way of...
So, people in this game really doesn't like police.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat. Smile.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RC...
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode.
He's trying to signal something. He wants you.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines Group.
Is what you want to say, but it is. Look at that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eye. Why, yes. Tucked away under that sturdy green raincoat, almost rustic, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes, these are the kind eyes of the rich man that seem to say, within reason. Now look at you, you misery-clad simian, barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead, and your underwear feels uncomfortable. You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too... Maybe you could ask her for some stock tips. That's a maybe.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask. Why, yes I am. Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around? Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Technically, the neighboring Ozone and Fas Alamer island groups are archipelagos, while La Caillou, by contrast, is a single fertile landmass.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Ravachol industrial harbor.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich. Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down. Have it your way.
The boat? No. It is called Cor de Leyte 19 because that's the type of sloop it is. It's a pleasure craft. A 19 pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. My sloop? I like it a lot.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has solid...
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman, assessing her.
Good. What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild...
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
The Pines' core competency is legit, and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes, Saint-Baptiste, LUM, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
Why, thank you. I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue. 20 billion is a large number, but the conglomerate employs 72,000 people. They all need a conglomerate the size of the Wild Pines is like they started as an centuries of care, deliberation and madness. You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo? There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade. First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade and Aliments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the opposite. Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interest.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get their authority from the coalition government.
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike. I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a great...
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the... Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates. Oh, so you've met him. Has he beguiled you with his inane theories?
My colleague has his peculiarities.
Of course. To each their own. Let's say I was not making the kind of...
And when did you first?
I arrived 3 weeks...
But the strike...
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with...
This isn't the first time that you...
Heavens, no. There have been 2...
Ludicrous, even. It's meant.
Mr. Clare told him to... Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see. Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator. Mr. Clare has worked with... There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. Every worker.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. It's quite simple, you see. Just so you
An opening gambit, surely.
That may well be. It's not up to me to decide who is king, so I hope. And now...
Excuse me, from whom did you hear?
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one...
This checks out.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrog, come to plead for work where the union refused? If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates...
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you.
Everard Clare is a man of the...
She's being sarcastic. Don't take her performance literally.
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have... He is the most corrupt individual I have ever... Yes, it's how they circumvent the term limits, you see. The débardeurs organize...
A mob.
Refreshingly... And your opinion, detective? Indeed. And a hungry one. I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chap, downright the point of...
Thank you for your concern, ma'am.
Of course. How else can I help? Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names.
Of course, ma'am. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have...
How curious. Why is that, detective? I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode? Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond. I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine...
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he...
Of course, I sympathize. But I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
I will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones.
Perhaps.
Or you can recover your badge. Though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Wow, You work hard. Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. Oh, yeah. Like a hawk. Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. That's just, it ain't easy. You didn't log that in. Sure. Are you rich? That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still, because of the taxes. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate? You and I both. 98% of all your money. What are you, a race? This guy's appropriating the emerging Boogie Street lingo as part of his... Here you go, hustler. Fight. Hey. Psst. Psst. Hey, yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to stop. Yes, you're ready to stop. So, what about all... You keep saying things like funky style. Oh yeah, too late.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective. Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, not volunteer us to be her henchman. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept in providing.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all. No, if there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could... What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching. Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and you're back.
The situation might have changed drastically by the...
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Voila, you're doing it.
Of course. How much do you need?
She's surprisingly nonchalant about this. Could it be that she somehow knows more about your predicament?
That's a good sum. Not too small. Not fantastically...
She removes a few notes and hands.
So, I hope I didn't just bribe you, officer. It may not be technically illegal under the Emergency Act, but still.
You're right, ma'am, that donations are permitted under the Emergency Act, and seemingly...
Which he most certainly will do. It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union...
Ingredients for what?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes, after they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still.
The handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Unlikely, officer.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview. I'll be explicit. If you find this driver...
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand.
Yes? It may come to... In the meantime, let me know... Of course, Detective.
A sturdy metal door. This could be a way into the apartment building the smoking met. The door rattles against your knuckle. The door rattles.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside. The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No. I'll go check the back.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already were there. Didn't work.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering in the hallway.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that implies criminal liability. But
I know my rights and don't...
Miss!
it's like a carrot to the stick.
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
Okay.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well? Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for service. It's good you paid before 9 p.m., or your door would have been locked electronically. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking... How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. I think fugue states are more your forte, officer. Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. The trash collection service?
The elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last. Thank you anyway.
Yes. Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes.
Let's see if I can do it now.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it.
That's safe.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope, no. That's still too... You could have died.
Hey, what? I understand. We can always come back when you are feeling better.
Well, I can try a couple of times, I guess.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope, no. That's still too high. A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own. Nope.
I get it.
Fuck does Kuno care? You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. And then what?
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno!
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that. Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it. Yet, that conclusively explains how the coke got up there.
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just got a fly, pig. Not for you, pig. Kuno
can't wait.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno. Yeah, like a fuck.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice. What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into... That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual...
Kuno doesn't fuck...
Hello again, officer. Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it.
From another planet. You sure are, my man.
Yes, people get.
It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic. Meanwhile, we're all stuck. Yeah.
It's official. He too agrees.
Feels like forever. Like
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week. So tell me, what do you need? Huh? The bosses, man. Makes sense. It sucks is what it does. It's like, whatever's going on over at the docks. Some pretty wild. I've heard talk there's a. They want to keep that.
He doesn't blame them.
Anything else? Us lorry drivers. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for.
It's easy to
analyzing the fun.
Ask for his conclusion.
Nothing. I'm just messing with. Ah, man. Me and narcotics. But those days are behind me. There are. Hey, man, that's serious criminal talk.
Entrapment is a.
Then what's your deal here?
We have a credible leads.
Not me, man. No way. I don't need any trouble. Gotta guard the stuff.
A rhymesmith. This is quite credible. It goes with it.
Look, man, I try to stay away from the criminal.
We wouldn't say he's lying, sire.
Oh, high-grade narcotics.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Ha! No, they usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
A motor lorry, also called a cab.
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. Not unless they've illegalized.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm. Wait, there's something here.
Whoa. What else? Silent communion. Dang, that's some great shit. You came up with that yourself. Fucking A. Seems I got you all wrong. Cops, it's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real tech. Yeah, I guess I owe you an apology for thinking otherwise.
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Don't be a stranger.
A lorry stuck in the track. The tear machine stands in. Your bottles clunk into the machine. There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. The ammonia only makes it worse. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. I've seen captains puke their guts up, then drive to the station. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
Not being hungover helps too. No. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue...
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
A Stars Riker, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriage. Not many people out.
Estash Raiko.
No.
That's, well, they said it was...
Correction. Fourth.
Is that so, officer? I'll take you at your word. 4 years for... The perps were...
The prisons in the Greater Revolution.
Yes, detective. Okay. I'm not going to honor kill.
The tear machine stands in. Your bottles clunk. You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are...
Here you go.
Shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guarantee. A man who knows his style. Much respect. A good starter pair.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines, just some tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. No use rubbernecking now. Whatever it is, the goat milk, it's an acquired. A crumpled billboard read. A couple of indicator lights. This panel, you pull the lever, nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original. Wasn't there a sign over there saying function? You pull, nothing happened. A spring brings. Wasn't there a?
Okay, this is happening. This is. It's becoming really hard. Way too many things to do.
You see rows of toy soldiers. Try to find something pretty and cool here. Then use it to win her back. Yes. Buy something nice. Big men on big horses.
Franco-Nigerian knights. I used to be very serious about...
They're not all blue.
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the revolution.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to...
You're probably talking about the revolution. I think their poverty has been okay. I don't like either set too much, to be honest.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse?
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider. The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend. 50 cents. Bargain.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the head.
Did I mention that this figurine...
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and tape. The light pole has been kept. This would make quite a statement in your living room.
Yes, officer. As you see, it's imperfect. It was brought to me.
We are not here to investigate. You have to admit it's rather...
700 real. A bargain, I dare say. There's also the matter of rewiring, but the most important transform...
The boomboxes on the shelf look... One especially catches your eye. This is you. Golden orange. Just make sure it works before you buy it.
Is the Harman Welsh W2, made in Vespa, designed in Seoul. If police work means playing tapes, sure. Absolutely.
That's odd. Why doesn't he like music?
The stuff I record myself.
Maybe you should.
It's not often that I... What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere.
I haven't had any
Who are your customers?
All kinds of people. As you can see, I have... It keeps me entertained.
Okay, he definitely is. Looking at his wares, talking to him.
Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps. I doubt it. I do my...
He doesn't know any. The pawnbrokers.
I'll just save the game and quit it for today.